Hey everybody, your old friend Razmir's back, and I brought the lovely assistant.
Hi everyone.
And you know what? I've decided it's time again for me to answer more of your awesome questions.
Really?
Really. That's right, it's time for another Ask Razmir.
Yeah! This went way too long.
You're right, indeed it has. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Let's get this over with. First question.
Dear Razmir, do you play Dungeons and Dragons or any other tabletop game?
Dungeons and Dragons? Man, that's such a nerdy game. What's next? You think I'm gonna play World of Warcraft? No, I only play cool people games. Like Magic the Gathering, yeah. When my Thorn Elemental comes out, you best check yourself before I wreck yourself. 7th edition was so awesome.
Oh my god, Razmir. You are such a nerd.
What?
No, you are a nerd.
Whatever.
You're a nerd.
Yeah, you know. Next question.
Dear Razmir, how's my favorite superhero doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
I'm good.
We're good.
We're good. Next question.
Dear Razmir, I was wondering, does your lovely assistant have any superpowers?
Does being super fine count?
No, Razmir. Super hotness does not count.
No, she doesn't have any superpowers like me. We're just normal people fighting crime, saving the day. Does remind me of a funny story of when she first joined up.
What?
See, her dad was this big supervillain, or small time anyway, and he was all, I'm gonna take over the world, and I kicked his butt so bad I was gonna send him to jail. And she was all, oh, don't send my dad to jail, I'll do anything. Don't send me. Next question.
Dear Razmir, what are your opinions on the movie District 9?
District 9, alright, whew. Man, this opening is slow. Jeez, this protagonist is a jerk. Everything's brown.
Wow.
Oh, hey, it's the third act. Whoa, that was awesome. Oh, it's over. Okay.
That's it?
That's it.
Can't you elaborate?
The aliens are giant, hideous bug monsters. Do you really want me to go into fine detail?
No. That's fine.
Alright. Next question.
Dear Razmir, with the Marvel superhero Deadpool rising in popularity, do you think we might get oversaturated with him, like with Wolverine?
Yeah. Well, sad to say, yeah. If we stick Deadpool in cameos and crossovers in every comic book and every TV show and every movie like we did with Wolverine, then yeah, we probably will get sick of him. No superhero is immune to that sort of treatment. You know, the character would lose its effect.
It would just kill the effect of him being a superhero in general.
Yeah, we'd get tired of him. You know, no superhero is immune. Except for me. Yeah. You know what? I think they ought to put me in every comic book ever. It should be Batman and Razmir, Superman and Razmir, Spider-Man and Razmir, Razmir and the Teen Titans.
But don't you think that people would get sick of you then?
Who could get sick of me? Next question.
Dear Razmir, what sort of villains do you fight?
Villains? The kind you don't know about.
Like?
Well, the kind you don't see on the news. Oh, you watch TV and you hear about bank robbers and all that kind of stuff. Well, the police can handle that and they're very good at it. I handle the forces of super chaos science and dark magic. Remember when the moon turned back into a giant killer robot and nearly destroyed all of humanity?
Nope.
That's right. You didn't hear about it because I did my job right. You're welcome. Next question.
Dear Razmir, how shall we gain eternal life?
Eternal life. Alright. If you go into the woods, there's this rare green mushroom that if you eat enough...
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Not that one.
Can't use that.
Not that one.
Alright. If you take a turtle shell and you stack it next to the stairs just right and...
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Not that one either. Pick another one.
If you find all 7 Chaos Emeralds, you should be able to...
Nope.
Oh, can't do that.
No. Do that either.
If you were able to remove your brain from your body and encase it in a what?
This isn't Battle Angel Alita.
Well, I was thinking Ghost in the Shell.
No.
Okay, fine. One is only truly dead when he is forgotten.
Now, which video game did you steal that from?
Final Fantasy IX.
I knew it.
Next question.
Dear Rasmir, got any advice for someone who's just discovering their powers and confused as to which side they should be on?
Be a good guy. I know the dark side says, join the dark side. We have cookies, but...
Don't trust them.
Yeah, those are terrible cookies. Terrible
Guys,
cookies.
They say it's chocolate chip, but it's not.
It's chocolate super laxatives. Next question.
Dear Rasmir, are you a fan of the Halo video games?
No. Next question.
Dear Rasmir, when you were a child, did you ever do stunts? If so, do you have any cool scars?
Oh man, I got tons of scars. I only have 9 toes. Due to a swimming thing, and radioactive splinter has made me 0.1% wood, so now I can talk to trees.
Do they ever talk back?
No, I can't hear them when they talk back, but I can talk to them. I can walk up and go, hi tree, and the tree will be all rustle, 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 rustle. And I'll be like, that's cool. Next question. This is fun.
Dear Rasmir, how come I can't find one guy who's willing to treat me right in a relationship? And what can I do to avoid making the same mistake again?
Wow, that's a serious question.
It is.
Jeez. Follow your heart.
Too generic.
What?
It's a total guy response to a serious girl's question about a relationship.
Sorry, I'm not good at that kind of stuff. I mean...
Yeah.
Well, fine. What would you say?
I would tell her that opposites don't always attract. You know, think like birds of a feather.
So, dating in the friend zone?
Yes, genius. Dating in the friend zone. Which is actually not bad. Find a guy who you're already friends with, who accepts you for who you are, and who already has similar interests with you. You know, someone you get along with. Just don't rush anything, though, because if you try to, then it might fall apart.
So that cool little nerdy guy that you said, let's just be friends, and he said, oh, that's totally cool, and then he went home and cried a little bit. Yeah, you should try giving him a chance, right?
Definitely.
Next question.
Dear Rasmir, how do I make myself a better artist?
The same way you get to Carnegie Hall. Practice! Alright, one more question. Last one.
Dear Rasmir, what do you do when you feel blue?
When I feel blue,
Uh-huh.
well, I sing.
Wait a minute. That's not you.
Yes, it is.
That's not you singing.
Yes, it is. I mean...
That's Pavarotti singing I Pagliacci.
What proof do you have?
How about this?
That's not an iPod.
I'm physically holding it. It looks like an iPod. Sounds like an iPod.
You're obviously under a hypnosis
Don't deny what I
spell.
just found.
Well, later.